This meeting is being recorded.
Online, am I audible? Online, can you hear me, ma? Online, can you hear me? Am I audible? Yes. Good. Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Fine. Did you guys try it, like, so 2 days you got holiday, right? Did you guys tried anything regarding services, ma? If anyone have any links, give it to me. Let me see. Huh? SIVA, VA. Sybasis 3. Sybasis 3. Okay, he tried something like recipes 1. That's good. Add to favorites. And it's updating 1. That's good. Good thought. Good. Nice application. Is it responsive? Is it responsive? Write media queries to make it responsive. Good. Any other? Dalini? 11. .NET 5. App. Products. You used Fake Store API. Dummy JSON. Dummy JSON. Good. Display all. That's good. Next, you even displayed something called reviews. Okay, and date where you described something kind of one. Nice. Next one, ma. Any other offline? That's so sad to hear. Like very few people are trying it. Again, I'm telling you. From the starting, there are some people they did not even tried it from starting. Okay, and it would be bad. Like if you have not tried, like when the course is completed, you will be confused. Are you getting my point, ma? Please try to start it at least now. Online, if anyone have any things or doubts, any other? Even online, I got it only one, which is Usha's. That's good. Transaction history. That's a nice one. VS Code. Good. Today we are going to understand something Angular routing. We will see how the Angular routing will be. Once we have seen how the Angular routing is also done, then you can able to build the application. Okay. We will understand RxJS, we will understand forms, we will build the applications. Okay. Now, till now, does any one of you have any doubts, ma? Till now, does any one of you have any doubts? Sir, HTTP client is that much only, sir. HTTP clients is a service which we will inject into any one of the class. Okay, once we take it, then we will use it, get, put, post kind of methods. We used only get, but once we done this, once we done routing also, we will do put, post and all. Raviteja, that I got it. Okay, you did. That's nice. How to convert string ratings to stars and vice versa. That you can write a pipe, sir. You can write one pipe which will convert the rating into stars and you can use that pipe. Okay. Can you explain search bar once again? There is no concept of search bar. You will put one search bar on your own input box and whatever the input you take it from it, that input you will use it to search. It's a simple find operation. There is no concept directly like a search box. HTTP client, when I using instead of jokes, I have taken cartoon, but I'm output it's not accessing, sir. It will access, ma. Maybe something somewhere is logic is wrong. Just to try it. Check it like console. Check it line by line where I'm putting the console and all. Okay. Now, okay. Let me start a new application. Mostly within some kind of week or some 10 days, it would be over, sir. CMD. Now, if anyone did not get anything, you can let me know. Let me show you here. Next topic, routing. If you are doing somewhat big applications here, routing is important. Okay, so that you will, you will do some different pages. Till now, we have done only one page, only one component. There itself, we are doing. What if I want to do home, about, contact, like multi pages one? How it will go from one page to another page? How do you give that routing? Those kind of things we will discuss. Okay, so that you can create multiple things at a time and then you can start building at least some static applications like you know static applications like portfolio and all. Yeah, Mahesh is asking a valid question. Angular is SPA because single page application doesn't mean it will have one page. Understand it. One HTML it will have. Like for example, take it Gmail. Gmail is built on Angular only. Gmail is built on Angular and it is a single SPA only. Here, is it having only one page, ma? No. Inboxes are there, starred are there, snoozed are there, something sent are there, something drafts are there, something more are there, right or not? But whenever I'm going from it, can you see my reload button? Can you observe the reload button? Whenever I'm go, is it reloading the page? Is it reloading the page, ma? No. It is loading only this middle section. Take it official website of Angular. Take it official website of Angular. You go to the docs. Now you go here, it is seeing it something. Now if I go here, installation. Now installation it is changing. But you can see on top it will not change. It will not reload. It is changing the URL. it is changing. You can see URL will change. So based on the URL, the context also will here whatever the context is there, that is also will change. But it will not reload it. It will not reload it. You can see. And this is called single page application. It means everything is loaded at once. Is it? Yeah, kind of actually. Everything loaded at once only. That is true. Okay. But actually, the main logic is this all files will have only one HTML file. That is index.html. This index.html will have something called div root, app root. Inside the app root, each one, whatever you are seeing, these are each one is one component. So because of that, we can able to see only one time it's loaded. Okay, single page application having one HTML only, but people whoever sees will see multiple pages. They all are part of one HTML only. Is it clear, ma? One time I'm getting it one thing here, another time another thing is coming it here. How do you do this kind of thing? Is routing. Let's try it. I will also show you the same concept today. Go here. If you are going with something like React and all, you need to download another routing library. But Angular will have a built library. Angular have inbuilt route module system by @angular slash router. Whatever the Angular router is there, it will have Angular router. Using the Angular router, it will have a default module system. We'll see how it will work. Okay. Now I'm gonna install one application. cd Angular cd code ng. How do you create a new application, ma? Ng new. I'm giving it something name called routing dash dash standalone equals to false. CSS. Do you want to go now? If anyone get any doubts also, you can ask me, sir. If anyone get any doubts also, you can ask me. Now, let me go here. Let's explain it. Go here. Routing. Let's go here. Let's go to CD routing. And inside the routing, how do you run the application? ng server-o. Now it will go. It's automatically open. We all know this is the default code. We all know how to edit the default code. Go to SRC, go to APP, down. Now, if you remember, when you install actual application, you will get here 6 files. We know what is module. We know what is component TS. component spec.ts, HTML, CSS. But we never seen this app routing module. We always leave it because this is a routing one we will discuss later. That's what we thought. Right or not? See, did I create this routing module, ma? Did I created it? Already it is there. This this routing module, this routing module already will be there in app module. If you see app module, import routing module, and they will already declare it. So you don't need to create it. You will get routing module by default. If you see, it will have routing based on Angular/router. Okay. Now here, what do you need to do, sir? First one, you need to give paths. You need to give paths. And here, what is this? There is one array. Can you see here one array called routes? There is one array called routes. By default, one empty array will be there, and you need to give paths for this empty array. Okay. Now, inside this empty array, I am giving the paths, sir. How do you give the paths? How do you give the path? Path, if path, if path is empty, if path is empty, where to go? Which component you need to print? Path is empty. Print the app component. Print the, if path is empty, which one you need to print, sir? App component. Any doubts, sir, here? Any doubts, ma? No? Okay. In the meanwhile, sir, can I create more number of components, sir? How do you create components? ng generate component. You will create component name, na? Can I write header? I need header, na? Same thing. I need footer, na? Right or not? Are you getting my point? Header, footer, home, about, projects, contacts. So total how many components I created? 6. Header and footer are common for every page. So total 4 pages. 4 pages. Home page, about page, contact page, projects page. I want 4 pages. In all pages, header and footer should be there. That is my logic. Does anyone have questions in my logic? Is it clear? At least you all understand what I'm going to do, right? Now, so let's write here, define the paths. If someone said it, path empty, instead of this, let's go to home component. So home component. What if path is home? If path is home, what is path, sir? Path means local host 4200 is your website. Local host 4200/Prasad. Then where to go? That Prasad is the path. If someone said it /home, then also it will go to home component only. What if someone said path about? If someone say path about, where to go? Which component, sir? Which component? About component. What if someone says path projects? Which component it will go? Which component it will go, sir? Projects. What if someone says path contacts? Then which component it will go? Contact component. Somewhere I think I gave some semicolon mistake, comma mistake. Now, while you are writing how break lengthy line, press enter, simple. What is the logic? Now, sir, line number 11 is showing error. That is a comma. I put it. Okay. Why give home components two times, sir? Two times बोले तो if someone says slash home, then also it will go home component only. What if whenever the page loaded, localhost 4200, first which one you want to load? Home only. Right or wrong? Home is by default. If you go to Amazon.com, also homepage only will come. Amazon.com/home also homepage only will come. Are you getting my point, ma? Two paths are there for that component. Any doubts here? Any doubts here? Let's check it, sir, whether it is working or not. Can you see here? Can you see here by default homepage came? Right or not? What if I write it here slash home? Which page will come? If I write it here slash about, then which page will come? If I write slash about, which page will come? Can you see there? Did you see that, ma? See this here. I will delete all. Basic code I delete. Don't worry. Now, projects. What if I go to projects page? What if I go to contact page? Any doubts? No? So let's implement it slowly and understandably. First thing I did is implementing routing module, and please see this routing module and let me know anyone have any question in this routing module. I just defined path and the component. That's it. If anyone have any doubts, you can mention it to me. Someone is saying it like cannot find home component.ts. That means you did not try, you did not created home component or you did not exported it correctly. For me, if you see this home component and all are imported, you can see that top, right or not? Because they are imported only, I can write it. Okay. Path is, see, this path is a keyword. Path is a keyword. Component is something, whatever the component you want. Path and components are keywords. Only you need to change it the values. Any doubts? Sana, how to keep YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp logos, pics? Try it normal picture only, sir. Try it IMG tag. Any doubts here? No. First go to app.html, ray. Everything is coming app.html only, na? तो app.html को जाओ तो पूरा डिलीट कर. Now anything will come, sir, on the screen? No. Sir, if you go to home page also nothing will come, because that everything which is coming home page and all page should come through app.component.html only. Component.html is the main. Okay. Now, in this, I'm telling it again for the persons who did not get it. Till now, what I did, I just said to the Angular, if you anyone goes to home page, go to home component and print it. But where it will print, sir? home component, where it will print? It will print it in app component only. Where it will print? App component. Now inside the app component, let me write it some simple logic. H1 Prasad app, okay, or not app, router outlet, router outlet. Now, now, where is router outlet, sir? Router outlet is between Prasad and Hi, right or not? Right, router outlet is between Prasad and Hi. What is router outlet, sir? Router outlet is the place. Router outlet is the place where the routing components will print. Where the routing components will print. Now, if you go to slash home page will print, na? Where it will print? Between Prasad and Hi, it will print. If you go to slash about page will print, na? Where it will print? Between Prasad and Hi. If you go to contact page, na? Contact will print, na? Where it will print? Between Prasad and Hi. Dekho. In contact page, where is contact page is printing? Where it is printing, sir? Between Prasad and Hi. What if I go to home page? Any doubt, sir? कोई डाउट्स है? No. Sir? Router outlet. Router outlet is the place or container, you can say, is a place where routing components display. This is where it is a router ka outlet. Simple. Clear, ma? Any doubts? No? No? Next one. Now, sir, instead of writing it here Prasad, I will write app dash header. Now, anyone tell me what is it mean by app dash header? What is it? What will happen if I write app dash header? Selector it is a. Then which ka selector it is? Header. So header component will come there. Header component ka HTML will come there, right or not? If I write it here app dash footer, तो क्या होता? Footer component will print. कोई doubt है? No. First will go header component का HTML. Okay, छोड़ दो. Footer component का HTML. छोड़ दो. We'll write it. Header का HTML क्या है? We all write it. See, it's like instead of writing all HTML at once, we are writing each HTML in one place. That is a basic point of components. Now here header. There is a semantic tag called header. New.logo. I will give here logo some image. Now instead of image, I will write it here. PRASAD. Span. If anyone don't know HTML, you can learn it, ma. HTML is mandatory. Navigation, UL, LI, asterisk 4. Sir, what is the use of header tag? That is a semantic element, sir. In HTML, you must have learned it. These are semantic elements: header, footer, nav, okay, main, section, articles. home, about, projects. Oh, sorry. Li anchor tag A. I am writing my own shortcuts, sir. Don't even think about these things. These are emmets. If you don't know, chod do. Okay. I am just writing simple thing. If you are not getting it, like, use it normally only. How you will write it like normally. Inside the Li, I wrote anchor tags, projects, contact. Go here. How the address is coming? Is it looking good, sir? No, obviously. So header ka CSS kidhar hai? Go here. Inside the header component only CSS will be there. Now go here. Write it header. Header is having display flux so that they will come side by side. Okay. And justify content, space between, so that they will be front and starting and end. And they will have some padding top and bottom 50 pixel, left and right 100 pixel. And that much only. Inside the header, oh, background color will put something. Background color black, just to give a basic gradient. Color white. Arshad, you forgot login component. Arshad, I'm not creating full project, Arshad. I just want to show you routing, and that's why I'm creating some components. That's it. Now inside the inside the header, I will take it something like dot logo, whatever it is there. Font size 48 pixel. Then inside the logo, span, color, aqua. Then inside the UL, display flux, justify content, space between, gap 20 pixel, anchor tag, font size 18 pixel, text decoration none. If anyone don't know what is this, you can learn it, sir. HTML and CSS. Now this is what I did. Not looking great. So I will just make it here. Font size 32 pixel. Color white. List style none. List style also none. कोई doubt है? Now I gave font size too big actually. I have to adjust them. We'll think about it later. Now here, now for anchor tag, if I anyone hovers on it, it will turn color aqua. See, this is all not routing. This is all just a simple thing. Okay. Now go to the top. Padding is too much. 20 is enough. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Now if I click on home, can you see here home? If I click on about, anything happening? No, na? Why? You did not give a HREF anything, na? Oh, then it is wrong only. If I give here about, if I give here projects, if I give here contacts, now देखो what will happen. If I go here home. If I give here about, can you see here about is changing? If I go here projects, can you see here projects is coming? If I go here contact, can you see contact is coming? But can you see the page is also reloading, sir, every time? Can you see that? Can you see the page is reloading? But I said it, page should not load now. I said it, page should not load. Single page application. What is the main use of Angular? SPA. And I said it, SPA means it will not load the page. But it is loading, sir. Why it is loading? Because anchor tag. Because of you already set up the paths. When going to which path, which one to print, where to print, you mentioned. But when you are going, if you use anchor tag, it will print it like this only. So you should not use anchor tag. Instead of anchor tag, you should use something called a link tag, router link, anchor tag only, anchor tag only. Instead of using href, you should use something called router link. What you will use? Router link. Instead of href, people will ask you the difference. What is the difference between router link and href? Href in anchor tag will make you load the page, including the DOM. But router link will not make you load the page, but will go to the path. Only path it will go. Specific path. Router link. Now you go here. Now click on home. About. Can you see it is changing the paths? Is it loading the page now? Is it loading the page? No. But still actually changing the paths. And that is happening because of router link. In same anchor tag only, instead of href, you will use a router link. That's why I first showed you href. Okay. Is it clear, sir? Three things. Three things. First one is three things. First one is in router module, you will give paths. Which path, which component? Which path, which component? Second one, you will mention router outlet. Router outlet is the where you want it to print. Between header and footer, I want to print. Okay. Then third one, wherever you want your menu, in that menu, in the anchor tag, instead of href, you will give router link. Is it clear? Yeah. Usha sir, if you want to give chat box option, is it the same process? Anything, basically. Any option, it is the same routing. But chat boxes will not come into this. This is like different pages. Chat box is one of the components, sir. Just a simple component. You create a chat box component and you will put it in directly how header is coming in all pages, how footer is coming in all pages. Similarly, you will put chat box come also in app component to come in all pages. Okay. Any doubts in this routing? Let's put some nice footer also. Now let's put some footer also. Now header HTML हो गया, header CSS हो गया. Don't get too confused. So that's why I will delete it. Whenever you are हो गया, just delete in the screen. Now footer HTML is there. Write it footer HTML. Footer. Inside the footer, I will write directly inside the footer. This page belongs to. This page belongs to. Okay. Now copy. 2024 XYZ. Okay. And go to CSS or not HTML, not yes, CSS footer, text align center, text align center, uh, color white, background color black, padding top and bottom 10 pixel. कोई डाउट है सर? No. Next. Next. What if I wanna give any icons? If you wanna give any icons, you can use something called Font Awesome. Did you guys use anytime Font Awesome? You can try it. Font Awesome you can put. Okay. Now, sir, one interesting point here. Dekho, if I go to home, home will come. About will come. Projects will come. Contact will come. What if I go here, Prasad? Prasad. Will it come anything? Will it come anything? No, because there is no page. If you go to Amazon.com and type it Prasad or whatever you like, what page will come? Does anyone go to any page and type it whatever you like? Which page will come? Page not found. There is one thing called 404 page not found error. Have you ever tried it, sir? Go to Flipkart or whatever it is. I'm 100% sure there won't be any Prasad. So this is page not found. Like everyone will give their own way of page not found. I want to give my own page not found. If you want to give page not found, basically it means anything except the components I defined. Except the components I defined, anything can be done. How you will give? Go to routing module. Last, you should give it last. It's like the switch case default. Okay. Switch case default will work when none of the cases matches, na? The same way it will work. You should write it. Path, double asterisk. Double asterisk means anything, none of the above. Okay. It will work for all except the things which are already declared above. Give it double asterisk, sir. Component. Then which component it will load? Oh, just a minute. I will just create one component. Ng generate component. Ng generate component not found. I think one time I told you you can even use nggc instead of generate component. I create one more component called not found. Okay. Now here I will use not found component. Here I will use, sir. If path is double asterisk, then go to the component not found component. Then inside the not found component, HTML will be there, na? Jao there. Now here I will give one image. Go to free pick. Not found. Go here. Copy this. You can download and put it also. Okay, your wish. Go here. Inside this not found img. Not found. Height 500. If I go here, slash something, whatever I like. Obviously, I did not define a path for this now. So it should not have any path. Automatically, where it will go? Not found page. Is it clear, ma? Any doubts, sir? Till now, anyone have any questions? Put it in center बोले तो खाली div में कर दो, div को flux दे दो. It's not a big deal. Okay. If any doubts are there, you can let me know. I hope it's all easy. Okay. Now there are few more things. Okay. There is something called dynamic routing. There is something called dynamic routing. Let me show it to you. Now, ng generate component project. Sir, footer and center header also not come. Only error page come. How, sir? Dekho, this is interesting point. We are saying it like footer and header also not come na. In that cases, you should use something called auth guard. That means before it go to certain component, you will guard them. You will just stop it. Okay. I will just show you when we do the main project. Actually, there is something called auth guard. It's like same thing. Instead of we write it only one app header, router outlet, and app footer. Na? Instead, we will write two things, and we will put a if else condition. If it is a not found one, we'll go to a one time where only router outlet will be there. Only router outlet will be there. But if it is a if condition, router outlet, app header, and app footer, three will be there. Okay. Now, now let's go here. Now, what? I told you dynamic routing, na? Let me create one more component project. I created one component project. Okay. Now, you go to some pages, sir. In some pages, some websites, you will have dynamic routings. Dynamic routings bole to how it will be is uh like let's take it Amazon. In Amazon, you take it any product. If I open a product, this is product page na, right or not? Now if I open another product, actually this is also same page na. Only the values are changing. If you see, the both are same components. Are you getting my point? Same component, only values are changing. Each time it is getting different values. Now let's take it. Let's go to another product. You will get the same thing, right or not? Are you getting my point, sir? And how do you solve this kind of thing? Like I wanted one routing which will come for different values. For different values, like let's take it. I have 10 projects. For all 10 projects should look like same. Each page one page. But when I go project slash one, I will get one component. Project slash two, same component. Project slash three, same component I want. I want one component only comes for different routing. In that cases, you will go to the routing. You will say before this double asterisk, or everything you say should be before this double asterisk only. Path, path, project, project, projects, slash, colon, ID. You put anything, but colon bole to which will change. Colon bole to which will change. Someone is saying we already have project component. No, we have projects component. Projects. Two things are there. Project. Projects is like list of project. It will print all the projects in a grid. When I click on each one, it will open project component. Components, project. Oh, sorry. See, when you click on it, projects slash colon bole to which will change the value. Now you go here. Now you go here. Here. If I go to projects, okay, I'm not running. I'm not running now. Ng serve dash o. First home page will come. Now they go. If I go to projects only coming now. This is we know. If I go projects slash one, which page will come now? Each component project, right or not? देखो. If I go slash 10 also, project only. Slash 20 also. So if any path you are going after the project's colon something, that colon moleto dynamic value, which will change every time. Is it clear, ma? In future, when we do when we do our real project, what I will tell, when you go to different paths, how to take this 20 value and how to get this project value. Each time different project, how to print, I will show. But every time to go into specific path, you will do this. Any doubts here? Any doubts here? If anyone have any question, you can ask, sir. When we click on the drop down, you mean mega menu? Are you saying it's something similar like when I hover on it, it will come drop down of menu like this? Are you asking this menu only? That is a menu, simple HTML, CSS. This is just a div. The div is appearing whenever you are hovering. हाँ इसमें ये एंकर टैग है. क्लिक करे तो राउटिंग आता. Go to any site. Tell me. Incognito. Cognizant. Incognizant. You want me to go to incognito mode? Huh. I went gmr a dot n double double e mus .com. Is it this? Is it this? GRMANEEMUS. Someone is saying it like how to route payment gateway. Put Razor Pay. You all know Razor Pay ना? तो Razor Pay कनेक्ट करे तो payment gateway आता. You take it a Razor Pay account and you will just put it there. Simple. There are so many things. Razor Pay, Insta, Mozo, PayU, Stripe. Just connect to it. Which one, ma? Okay. Come, come. Just a minute, everyone. Is it yours? Ah, shit. Ah, okay, logged in. Ah, that is what, that is just a mega menu. You are just showing the dashboard left side. What you are doing is, this is a simple dashboard that can be done with any dashboard. For example, let's go here. Let's go to header. Ah. Now, if I go here, listen, any kind of site, where is this header? Header. Now, inside the header, instead of this, why don't you show it the vertical one? Okay. Now, your header can be vertical also. Instead of showing it in a horizontal one, show it in a vertical header. One header, okay, or not header also. Take it like this is one component. Okay. Now here one component is there, another component is there, and another component is there. Now earlier my three components are in horizontal, na? Now I will make them vertical. How can you make it, sir? Very simple. You go here, you go to main CSS, main HTML, keep this all things inside a div, hash app, go to main CSS, no need of this app CSS, hash app, display flux, flux direction colon, simple. Someone is saying how to connect database from Angular to MySQL. Sir, can I connect Angular to MySQL, sir? No, Angular is a front end. I told you this 1,000 times. Angular never connects to MySQL. You connect MySQL to backend like C sharp or whatever the language you do, and then that C sharp or whatever it is will create an API, and that API you will use in front end. Now you go here. Why they are not coming it display flux? I told hash app flux direction colon. Not like this is this CSS. Is there any other way to do partition? You can do it using any other CSS, sir. Now here app roots is all inside the app. Now the flux is not applying to them only. Oh, flux direction column. That is why they are coming like that. If flux direction is not column only, they will come side by side. Then go to header. Flux direction colon here. See, I am just changing these things. This changing CSS will not be a big deal to you. Not with CSS. If you don't do CSS, how the CSS will come, Ray? Dekho now. See my page. Now I can put this one with. If I click on about, it's going about. But if you put it in a drip water down, now go here. Like for example, I go here inside the header.html. Here I will put, instead of giving link here I will say more. I will say more, and inside them again I will give UL. Inside them I will give li asterisk a. Two. Now here I will give slash products router link projects home. Now you can see by default make them hide. Okay. Whenever you click on this more, make them visible. Are you getting my point, ma? But the routing is same na? Are you getting my point? See, the basic dashboard can be done like this only. You can change the page however you want it using your CSS. Sir, like Wikipedia page body partition, suppose when we want to do float left, float right, that is also do it with CSS only. When you want to do anything kind of one, you will do CSS only. But what kind of CSS you will use? Different kinds of CSS you can use. You can use normal CSS, or you can use SCSS, or you can use something called a Tailwind. Usually for React we will use Tailwind, but still you can use Tailwind, or you can use something called Bootstrap, or you can use something called Material UI. These are the possibilities to style Angular components. There are so many other. These are the famous ones. Is there anything with HTML tags, sir? Means just by HTML tag, how you will get colors and all, how you will get partition and all, right? Don't do, see, in olden times, with just HTML, we used to use something called align. We should not do that. According to official recommendations, you should not use any stylings, including mark tag. You should not use any stylings like center or mark or align in the HTML. That is a bad way of writing code. Okay. Yeah. I hope till now everyone understood the routing one. Okay. Try to write it more and better routing. Now create a full all pages page, like website. Like try to create some simple portfolio. In portfolio you don't need any dynamic. It's like 4 HTML pages in 4 different routings. Simple. Okay. Try to create a simple portfolio page. Okay. And let's see tomorrow. Okay. And tomorrow we'll discuss it more about the other things. Now you don't have any other topics except RxJS. Tomorrow we'll discuss RxJS. Now all the topics will be over. We'll do some projects. Okay. Life cycle will come in advanced project only. Life cycle, yeah, life cycle is there. True. RxJS life cycle. That's it. That's it. We will discuss. Okay, man. Thank you all.